Hello, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I have made a video. Well, that's not true. I made a video the other day, but I didn't like it and I didn't feel like editing something I didn't like. So um, hopefully I like this one and hopefully this makes it to YouTube. We'll see. Um, Gosh, first of all, I'm Melissa, if you're new to my channel, and I am a pretty, I would say, halfway new reseller. I've been doing this since the end of February, but I think I've learned a lot in however many months. February is till now, what, 5 months, 6 months, something like that, 6 months. And I'm already top rated plus, which I think is amazing. I've worked hard for that. I don't know how many people do that. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do it, but for me, it was pretty big. Um, what else is? I've just been so like not busy with business except for the last couple weeks, but just busy with stuff. Trying to get my store going again after being on vacation. I went on vacation for a week to Colorado, put my stuff on hold for a little bit, or my store on vacation mode, and it takes a little bit to get back from that, just to get going again, and so yeah, that's what's been going on. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now, sorry. I've learned a few things. I've watched some videos trying to get my store going strong, and one of the things that I've learned, which is interesting, and I'm going to do a video, like a tutorial on this, but you know, how to refresh your store. You have to be working on your store every single day. And you know, some people say just work on your store, you know, go in there, submit offers, you know, refresh your store, do that kind of stuff. But once I started listing, like seriously listing every single day, my sales have picked up. It's been crazy. The last like 5 days have been my best ever. Part of that was, you know, I had a really big sale this weekend, and I'll get into that. But just listing, I've been trying to list 9 a day. I got that from Encore Trading. I think his name is Jay Gould, Gould. Anyways, he does 9 a day, and I thought, well, he's pretty successful, so I'm going to try and do that. So I've been trying to list 9 a day, and it's paid off so far. I mean, if this weekend is anything to any indication of what that does, I'm just going to keep doing that because it seems to work. But I'm not going to go over everything that's sold. Sorry, I didn't sleep last night, so that was kind of a yawn. I'm not going to go everything that's sold this weekend, mainly because there was so much. For me, anyways, I sold between Friday and today probably 25 items, which is a lot for me. I shipped out 14 on Monday, so that was good. So I'm just going to go over some of the highlights from this weekend, and I will put everything up here so you can see pictures, because obviously it's already shipped. Some of it's already been delivered. The first thing, this one, it was my own personal item, and it was hard for me to sell this because so back in the day I wanted to be a musician, and I wanted to be a bass player so bad, and I still do. I mean, I still would do it if somebody was like, hey Melissa, come play bass for us. I would be, okay, let me go find a bass now. But you know, I'm in my 50s now. I'm not as young and as cute as I used to be. And I don't play like I used to. I don't have time to practice, so I don't imagine somebody random person is going to come up and want me to come play in their band. So after thinking for a long time, I decided to sell my guitar. It's just taking up space. I could use the money, and like I said, I can't imagine me ever being in a band again. So I sold it, and I sold it for $400. And what I thought was interesting, or I kind of had a little chuckle about it, I went through a wide range of emotions with this, but I got a message on eBay that somebody had told me, oh, these Amazon cleared these out, and they were only selling for $250. So you don't be surprised if you get a lot of lowball offers, which I didn't get any offers on eBay except for the last one that sold. And I was like, that's fine. You know, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's no big deal. Then I had listed it on another platform called Reverb, which is like a platform for musicians to sell instruments and all that kind of stuff. And I had gotten an offer for $300 on there, and it broke my heart. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, wow. And I know it's only $100 less than one I was asking, but I don't know, for some reason that offer made me want to just not list it, because to me it was worth more than 300, and so I just declined his offer. And then about a week, and I didn't take it down on eBay, even though like part of me was thinking, well, I'm not going to sell it. I need to take it off of eBay, but I didn't, just because I still had one watcher on there, and you know, part of me was thinking I need to sell it. Part of me was no. But then the watcher actually paid full price for it, and I didn't. I wasn't sad when I got the offer and when it sold, until I started packing it up, and then I got a little sad because, you know, there's a piece of my younger self going away, and you know, one of those dreams that you have when you're young is not a dream anymore. It's not going to happen. I'm getting too old, so it's okay. I'm good now. I was sad when I was packing it up, but once PayPal released my money, I'm a little happier, so that was okay. So anyways, that sold for $400, and it was a lot to ship. It cost me like 60, well, he paid for the shipping, but it was almost $60 to ship. Oh, excuse me. I did get insurance on it, and I did do a signature on it, so excuse me. I don't know what that was. So anyways, that was all good. The next thing that sold that was kind of surprising, I went to the Goodwill, and there was a typewriter, and I thought, well, I've seen people sell typewriters. People have talked about selling typewriters. I'm going to try and sell a typewriter. It's half off. I only paid $5 for it. I didn't test it or anything like that. I got it home and got it cleaned up and plugged it in, and I pressed the keys and started typing, and it worked. Like everything seemed to turn on and work. And then, but no letters were typing, and so I kind of took the top off, and the wheel on the top was missing some pins. And so when I listed it, I put that on there that needs a new wheel, but it seems to work. Everything types, you know, everything works. It sold the next day for $25.99. So like that morning, I listed it at night, and that morning I had a sale. So that was cool. The other thing that I got at Salvation Army. It was a keyboard. I'll put that up here. A Gateway keyboard, wired, sold for $8.99. I paid $1 for it. Yarn sells. I didn't think that it would. Excuse me. But I had listed a little while ago. I had picked up some carpet, like the what is that? The little short pieces of yarn, and then you like make pictures with it. I can't remember what it's called, but I had some of that, and that sold pretty quick. And then I was at Goodwill the other day, and I found a big box like this. Well, you can't see me, but it was like this big box of just jam-packed full of yarn. It was only $10. So I started listing that, and then some other stuff happened, and I didn't get everything, but one of the first things I listed was this Colinet yarn, and somebody bought it. They paid $10, so all my other yarn that I have is now profit. I had some Disney Infinity figures sell. She wanted to bundle 3 of them up together, so I got those shipped out. I'm in the profit on those, so that's good. One thing I thought was interesting is I started going through my store and doing all my inventory and just making sure what's in my boxes and in my bins is what I have listed on eBay, because I had one thing sell on eBay that I had already sold on Mercari, which that sucked. I hate doing that. But I told the buyer that just to pick out 3 things from my store, the Skylanders. It was a Skylanders thing, and I will just send those instead of the what he ordered, and they were good with that. But I don't want that to happen again. So I actually I shut down my Mercari store. I just deactivated everything because I don't sell a lot on there, and anything that I have to go in and like relist everything every single day or every couple days, I don't have time for that. So I'm just going to stick with eBay, and it seems to be doing good. But I have to go through all my inventory and make sure that everything that I have in my inventory is on my eBay. But it's interesting because when I started doing that, like some of the things that I had listed in the very beginning back in February have sold. They sold this weekend, like right after I went through, and I kind of redid some keywords on there too. So that helps. Watch your keywords. That'll be on another tutorial. I'll do a keyword tutorial. But it was a waist trimmer, and that's been listed forever. Some baby clothes. I had a complete illustrated encyclopedia of horses. This is up here, and that was my daughter's. So that there's no profit in that. I sold that for $14.89. So this one, I know I have a lot of stories today. I haven't talked to you guys for a while, but the other day, a friend of mine, I'm also a realtor. That's also what I do. That's more part-time anymore. This is my full-time stuff. But one of my realtor friends texted me and said, hey, my mother-in-law just got moved to an assisted living place. Come look through her stuff. We just had a yard sale. And then she had also some stuff from her house that she had boxed up for me. So I went over there, and they had already had somebody come through, or they had her brother-in-law had already called an auction store, and they were there kind of picking through things. So I got her stuff, and then they said, well, just pick out stuff from the garage. They were getting big things like furniture. So I went in, I picked a bunch of stuff. I got a couple crock pots, some VCRs, remotes, SNES games, which that's coming up because I sold a few of those already. And then in the stuff that she gave me, there was this, and I'll put it up here, but it was a vintage carved wood swan. I thought that it would sit there forever because I didn't see anything like it on eBay, but they seem to be selling, like people like them. So I listed it for $18.99, and about 5 hours later got a full price offer for $18.99, and I was nothing into that. Why I mentioned being a realtor is the only payment she's asking for all this stuff is she wants me to show some houses for her to be like an assistant for a couple showings, not even a lot, maybe 2 or 3, and I can do that. That's an hour out of my day 3 times. Not a big deal. I'll do that all day long for free inventory. Especially stuff like this, it sells. So that was cool. And then the last 3 I'm going to talk about for right now, and then I'm going to mention something else, and I'll be done. But I sold, so in that stuff, there was a stack of Super Nintendo, these kind of games. And I didn't go through them. I was just like, oh, Super Nintendo, that stuff sells. And so I picked up the stack, and in that stack, there was Super Mario Kart, there is Super Mario All-Stars, and Super Mario World. And right off the bat, I didn't even finish listing everything, and I got an offer for Super Mario Kart. They offered $15. I just kind of left it because I just put the listing up. And I waited and waited and waited, and I got another offer for $20. I had it listed for $24.99, and I got another offer for $20. I waited a little bit longer, but I was like, you know what? That's $20 profit because I paid $0 for them. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then the other one, there was an Aladdin SNES game. Again, I think that was a full price, offer, $14. And then Perfect Dark Nintendo 64, that sold. All 3 of those sold like the first night that I had them listed. So that was really cool. I was glad for those. Got them out this morning. The last thing that I sold, and I'm still waiting for payment. I had some, and I'll put the picture. Oh, I got them right here too. I haven't packed them up yet, but they're these Prismacolor markers, and these are really good, and these are really surprisingly expensive for a marker. You go to Hobby Lobby, one of them is anywhere from $5 to $10 just for one marker. So I had 74 of them left over from school, and school was, I bought these probably 7 years ago, and they still work. They still color really well. They still have vibrant colors. And so I had 74. I had them listed for 140. And then with the buyer paying $10, I was going to split the cost of the shipping since they're paying so much. And I got an offer for $100, so I took it because to me that's all profit. Of course, I paid a lot more for them back in the day. I probably paid like $200 for them, but it's $100 now, so that's good. I'm still waiting for them to pay, though. So I think the last couple things I wanted to talk about before I get done here is I went to an estate sale. Yeah, I was in a estate sale this past weekend. It was the same day that I bought the typewriter. I found an iMac computer. I was so excited for that. I snatched it up immediately. The ladies that were there had no idea how much it was worth, and so they were like, just give me an offer. I said $20. So I got the iMac, the keyboard, and a mouse for $20, and I was so excited. And I looked up comps, and I found comps iMac $500, $600, $800 for an iMac, and I just about cried because I was so excited. And they were selling real quick. And then I got home, and I did some more looking, and it's a 17-inch screen, not a 21-inch screen, and 17-inch screens go for $80, which is still a profit. I'm not mad about the profit, but it wasn't a $500 profit. But that's okay. But what's sad is I turned it on, it turns on, the computer part works. You can see like the screen, and you can see all the applications, and everything works, except for the screen has those, in like I'm not a computer person, but you know how when you drop your phone and you get all the lines that go down, or I think it's like the LCD is going out or something. I think that's what's happening, because there's lines all the way down the screen, which is disappointing, because if it wasn't going to be worth a lot, I was just going to go ahead and keep it for myself because I like the Apple computers, but it's listed. Somebody will buy it. I know they will. They just haven't yet, and that's okay. And then the other thing I got, a friend of mine texted me, and she said, hey, I know you're doing some reselling. I've got a Wii, and I've got all these games, and I've got all the stuff, and I'll sell it to you for $25. And so I said, okay. I went and picked that up, and I tested all the games, and there's I thought Mario Kart, but Mario Kart, it's not in here, it's just the case. And I got some Deer Drive, Ultimate Band, High School Musical, all of those. And then these were the ones, I'm going to list those, bundle those together, and just do like a variety. But I got Wii Resort, it's exciting, Wii Sports, Monopoly, Ghostbusters, and Just Dance. And all of those, they all, like, the comps on those all start at like $14 and go all the way up to whatever Wii Sports is going for now. And I was debating whether I should sell that Wii or if I should keep it, just in case I have more games. And I think I'm going to keep it, because selling this is going to, this is going to pay for everything that I got. So I'll just keep it because it works really good. And, for when I get more games or even movies and stuff, I've still got it hooked up to my TV so I can check out movies and make sure they all work. So anyways, this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I wanted to catch you guys up and just kind of say hey, and I missed you, and I hope I'm gonna try. Sorry, my brain went out for a second. I'm gonna try and keep up with these videos again, like I was before, and try and do like at least a once a week tutorial on something. The next one will just be on the things to do to get your sales going. I've learned a bunch on how to do that, and so we'll do that. And whatever else, if you want to know how to do something, let me know and I'll figure it out and I'll do a tutorial. Since I'm kind of figuring out the screen sharing and all that, it shouldn't be too bad. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe. All that. Hopefully this crazy is going to be over soon and we can go back to, I don't think everything's going to be normal again, but go back to some semblance of normalcy. But anyways, you guys stay safe. You guys have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and be sure to hit the subscribe button because that would just make my day. And hit the like button if you like this video, and also hit the alarm button so you know when I am uploading more videos, which will be sooner than like a couple minutes. Okay, bye.